Some individuals may have a genetic disposition to anxiety or phobias.
We do not care.
Meaning they are more likely to develop these conditions than others. Research suggests certain
That's
phobias,
a magic word. Suggest.
Research. Say research suggests. All right.
I'm a
Together.
suggester.
Wow, bro. That's crazy. That's
a big ass.
That's just a bunch of weird words.
Put together to keep
Easier
people
to say
away.
CRISPR. I mean, I'm sure all that makes sense if I was like a DNA scientist. You know what I mean?
All those words was put together to keep people away.
No. So like at the time they had like there was like a mail-in thing. You can get injections mailed to you. One guy was trying to make his dogs glow. That's what I remember.
Make his dogs glow.
Yeah. You know, with bioluminescence like jellyfish and whatnot.
It's none of my business. It's none of my business. Okay.
I know, right? He was so cute. And then he said, what? You will not believe this.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
So we can talk about it later.
Listen to the Vim podcast.
Yes.
What's up and welcome to another Vim Gang. Get your week worth of enthusiasm and energy and get pumped, right? Let's get some good vibes flowing, even though sometimes we talk about some dark things. How are we doing? Until boss usually gone for a little bit. Anyways.
No, I'm not.
You're here. Oh, okay. All right. Before we go into anything too deep, let's just quickly cover some games. Boss, is it safe to say that you've been playing the same sad games?
Yeah, Battlefield and Tiger Woods.
Oh, Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
How is that Tiger Woods? It's a new one.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they were still making them.
Yeah, they're making golf. I like golf.
Okay. I don't think I ever had the patience for it.
Yeah.
What's that?
You never had the patience for golf?
No, not really. Wasn't that fun?
Mm.
It was all right, but it was when I was younger, way younger. Probably a teenager since the last time I played a golf game. But mini golf's fun,
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, mini golf's dope as hell, I like mini games, period. Yeah, I've been still in Fallout 76. Not much on Arc Raiders these days. I haven't hit that in weeks because I've just been into Fallout 76 and got a good gamer group of guys. Keeps growing. Thanks, shout out General Nate, who found me on TikTok while I was streaming. And, was like, let's play together. I was like, let's go. And he had some other buddies. So I made a Discord channel for all of us to group up in. And we just get more members all the time. Seems to be growing, having fun. And the cool thing is like a bunch of us on there are streaming on TikTok, like all at the same time. So like there's a lot of stream talk. You know what I mean? Like, oh, thanks for the likes. And, oh, them roses smell good. And like, thanks for the gifts and all that.
So how is streaming on TikTok going?
Super easy. Like that's why I'm doing it, because it's super easy. And even though it's super easy, like I still need to put more effort into it, because like you could set up to where you can get notifications when people are in the chat, and I need that because like, yeah, I'll be caught in the game and I got it over here. And I'll look, periodically, but like sometimes I'm just in the game and then I'll completely miss somebody. You know what I mean? Until later.
Why aren't you streaming now?
Because, so check it out. So I was using StreamYard and I was doing the gameplay through here, right? But you can't do TikTok. It won't link up with StreamYard. And I'm not going to run pretty much two softwares at the same time, two things to run it. You know what I mean? Because then it gets bogged down. So I've heard. I haven't even tried it. But it seems like it would create a lot of grief for me or technical difficulties that I would have to figure out. And I don't feel like it because there are other systems available for me to use to make things easy. Like TikTok Live. Let me tell you, so easy. And I haven't even gotten into it yet, but there's a bunch of things that I can do to make it even better.
But who was the guy that got you on TikTok? Me.
Yeah, you.
I was pushing you. You like it. It's pretty,
Yeah.
it's easy. It's very like
I love
you
it.
can
It's
grow
super easy. And now I have a new game group to play with.
Yeah.
And
Just
like
growing.
and and it's funny because like I still don't have like a bunch of followers. I still don't get a bunch of people that watch my gameplay or anything like that. But there are still plenty of people that hear me because while we're all playing, they have more followers, more people watching them. But they all hear our Discord because we're all in the Discord chat. So they hear all of us. So that's fun.
Okay, I need to check that out one time.
Yeah. So like if you catch any one of our streams while we're playing, you're gonna be able to hear all of us.
Okay.
It's hilarious. And shout out to Outcast, Void Wolf. He makes some kick-ass videos. I think he puts them on YouTube. And he did some awesome videos when we first met. And he puts in like little animations and stuff, cuts them up really good, puts in little animations because like what you're watching isn't even the entertainment. What you're watching is just what you're watching. Then he pops up the conversation that's going on in the background is what the entertainment is. And so he highlights that by adding these little animated characters and not like completely animated, but just like pop-up ones. You know what I mean? With the voices, and it's just hilarious. It just makes it that much better, and he does a really good job with that. So, yeah, shout out to him. Outcast, Void Wolf. Yeah, we got General Nate. We got Meep. Meep's another cool guy on there streaming and whatnot. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
All right, let me go use the bathroom 1 second. I'll be right back.
All right. Okay. All right.
You're gonna be able to take care of it. You're gonna be able to handle it.
I think so. I think
alone, people.
All right. Shout out to the real Pablo, Void Wolf, General Nate, Meep, Kissing Day's End. That's a new guy. Yeah, but just a shout out to all them guys. My new gamer group, we're doing great, having fun. Get in there on Fallout 76. Check out the stream on TikTok. Of course, it's Will Vim on TikTok. Check that out. Yeah, just been having a blast with that. It's good to play with people. I'm big with playing with people. I don't know about you guys. I like playing with people, like cooperatively working towards one goal, not having to I don't necessarily I don't need to destroy somebody else to have fun, but fighting amongst each other is fun every now and again. I'm not that great at it, and that's part of that too, probably. You know what I mean? Maybe if I were better at it, I would love it more. I don't know. But it's just not my bag with the whole PvP and stuff. It's cool sometimes, and I like the danger aspect where you can kill each other in games. But I like the restraint of not doing it even more. I like the role play and stuff, Yeah. So, what else? Tell you what, been exercising pretty consistently. Got a few like at home things that helps to have a routine, right? Still working on sleep, but at least Well, I catch up on sleep, but you can't really catch up on sleep, right? It is what it is. But we do other things, right? Progress, not perfection. That's what it's about. Just you got to remember, what is it? One foot in front of the other. Just keep doing the stuff you need to do. I've said it a million times. Just keep doing it, right? And a big thing I was reminded of recently is like, don't beat yourself up. And accept things, right? Like things, everyday things you've done, things you may have, things you've done, or whatever. And yeah, don't beat yourself up, because beating yourself up is just taking like steps backwards. You know what I mean? Like you can't afford to take step backwards. You got to go forward at all times. All right. This is awesome. Okay, yeah. So
Shout out to all the bitches in the hoes.
shout out. Wow. That's
What?
one way
What
to
was
come
we talking-
in.
What was we talking about?
I was saying I've been exercising, but not keeping up with good sleep. Self-care is important, but progress is better than nothing. And to remember to not beat yourself up about things, because beating yourself up is just taking a step backwards, and we can't afford to do that.
How often do you got to motivate yourself to?
All the time. Every day. Almost sometimes every second of every day. When are you not motivating yourself? What do you mean? Doesn't everybody have to motivate themselves every day just to get out of bed and do what they need to do?
Bro, some people are perfect, bro.
No, they're not. No one's perfect, man.
That's what they told me. Somebody told me that.
No one's perfect.
Yeah. So you have to motivate yourself to even.
I think so. I do. I gotta motivate myself. I did. I was in a funk yesterday and like didn't get out of bed till like June. You know what I mean? Like just kept waking up, going back to sleep, just in a funk. Just
Man, I was just playing video games. Just
I didn't even do that. Like just didn't want to do anything. Just
that type of day.
yeah, and like I feel like I shouldn't need to do that, and I don't want to do that. But like when you get in that mindset, sometimes it's just take a day, I guess. You know what I mean? But like, and I've been told before, some advice I was given a while back was like, when you're angry or something like that, only give it that day, if that. You know what I mean? But make sure it doesn't go past the day. You know what I mean? And it's a bit harder. I think it's way easier to do with anger. You know what I mean? But like with feeling depressed and sad and stuff like that, that's a lot harder. Especially with some things, emotions will just get you out of nowhere. You know what I mean? But
men doesn't supposed to have feelings.
Men are supposed to have feelings.
Who told you that shit?
They have feelings, okay? And they're supposed to have them. Like, what do you mean you're not supposed to have feelings? Men are human beings. Of course we have freaking feelings. Are we great at expressing them all the time? Has society made us into beings that are horrible at expressing feelings other than anger and whatnot, because those are the only things acceptable to be a man? Yeah, maybe. But
I don't think
we're aware of that. So it is now our responsibility to make changes.
I don't think people like emotional men.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. I don't think most women, but people too. I don't know. I can't even say most. I don't know most people. I don't know. I think there's a lot of people out there that cannot handle emotional man. for numerous reasons. You know, it can run the gambit of extremities with that, of why, you know what I mean? Some people do view men shouldn't cry. I'm sure there's still some people out there like that. You know what I mean? Which is crazy, absolutely crazy.
Hypothetical.
Yeah, what?
Friend come to you and say, "Hey, Will, I'm sad. Your next, your next move is what?
Just ask questions.
Why are you sad,
Yeah,
Johnny?
you got to be curious if you care. You know what I mean? And then it's like you want to help, but at the same time, it's hard because like sometimes offering advice and help isn't the right answer. Sometimes the person just needs to talk about it, and that's hard. Sometimes to be the person to just listen. You know what I mean? It's hard sometimes because I don't know about you, but me, I want to offer solutions lickety split. You know what I mean? Like you come to me with a problem, I'm like, let's go. Here's the solutions. You know what I mean? But that's not always what they need. That's not always what I need. You know what I mean? And it's hard to recognize that sometimes, and it's hard to do that sometimes. But we can do that.
I'm like, shut your bitch ass up.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what you do to me all the time.
Entertainment purpose.
All the time. That's what he does to me.
No,
that's how he treats me. Okay. I'm like, I'm sad. And then he's like,
shut your bitch ass up.
Just like they slapped
Grow a pair.
Slapped me after that. Right across the face. And then he says, don't cry. Right? Look, we lost viewers because of that whole thing.
Because I said, shut your butt up.
I guess they don't like it.
They can like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe. Okay?
And leave a comment, people. But that is interesting. Men are not allowed to be emotional. So, okay, let me ask you this.
I think we're past the men are not allowed to be emotional. I think we're past that as society, right? What I think we're not ready for is emotional men still. We're still not ready for it. We're like, yes, we accept the men have feelings, but we're still not ready for it. Does that make sense? We still don't know how to handle a man that has emotions. You know what I'm saying? Because now, and if you think about it, it kind of makes sense to not be ready for a man with emotions. Because when you're dealing with an emotional man, right, you have everything. You have all the strength. You know what I mean? An emotional man's a scary thing. An emotional human being can be a scary thing, but an emotional man being physically stronger and all that stuff can automatically be more scary. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
So, and I don't know, maybe in some aspect, a sad man is more scarier than an angry man. Does that make sense?
A sad man, let me repeat this. A sad man is more scarier.
It's scarier. Let's just go scarier. More.
It's scarier.
More scarier.
More scarier than an angry man.
Can be. Is that true?
I don't know.
I think
that's a sad man.
I think that's what we're running into, maybe.
I think a sad man would cry all over his gun.
Yeah, 100%. Well, that's a thing, right? Male suicide is supposed to be that's a thing. I haven't looked up the numbers. I've heard that's a thing that we're dealing with.
Male suicide.
That's what I've heard. Like I said, I haven't looked it up. I just, it pops up on the reels and stuff. So it's like, society was like, yeah, men can't cry, and then they're like, all right, you can cry, and now they're like, we're offing ourselves. we can't handle all these emotions that you let us feel now. We've been practicing at bottling them this whole time and just not feeling them. Now you want us to feel them and we can't take it. and then not supported. You know what I mean? Like they're not received very well, probably in some cases.
Okay, let's talk about masculine women. Do you like them?
I can't see why I would like a masculine woman. When I think of a masculine woman, I think of a woman acting like a man. I don't see why I would like that.
So, okay, let me ask you this. So,
but if you're going to attribute like leading and attributes like that to masculinity, that's different, I think.
So, what if a woman joined the service or whatever and want to be in combat? Do you think that's acting like a man?
And want to what?
Just want to be in combat.
Women in combat?
Yeah. Is that acting like a man?
No.
All right.
Every human being can fight. Think about the Middle Ages, man. Think about when a village got taken over. Who's fighting? Everybody.
Okay, well, I'm trying to figure out what is acting like a man. Acting like a boy.
I think of like a lesbian in the male role. I think of like full blown acting like a man.
They just put on the clothes.
Because
I just think.
I don't know. Like other than that, like I don't.
It's changing the tire, acting like a man.
No.
Putting the engine in, is that acting like a man?
No.
So only when you're wearing a strap, that's acting like a man.
I mean, yeah, 100%. That's acting like a man. But like, yeah, you can't see when you start taking jobs, right, and stuff like that, and saying like they're I'm sure there are some jobs that only men can do. And women.
What is a man job? You're getting yourself
That's
in
what
trouble.
I'm saying. Like, I don't like categorizing jobs like that. Like, why would you categorize jobs like that, right? Any job a man can do, a woman can do for the most part. And when you get to physical labor jobs, of course, it's probably not going to do it as well, you know, but I'm sure there's a woman that will do it even better. You know what I mean? Like, you can't categorize these things as men and women jobs, because when you do men and women jobs, you're going back to the mindset of the 20s and all that stuff. You're reinforcing women should be in kitchens and all that crap, and you're designating roles to genders, okay? And that's not what makes the gender. That's not what makes a man or a woman. That is not what makes that.
Well, as your co-host, I do think women deserve to be in the kitchen. That is their place. That's what they're made for. Now back to you.
That's horrible. You're horrible. You're horrible. I mean, hey, if you're with somebody and you guys agree on things, cool. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Don't try to be a good guy. You share these opinions too.
I don't share those opinions. I tell my opinions the way I tell my opinions. All right.
Okay.
Shouldn't genderify fucking work jobs.
So it's no such thing as a man job or a woman job. Male secretary.
I don't think so. Yeah, there could be male secretaries. There could be male nurses. Like, what are you talking about? Of course there can. I was thinking more, I'm just trying to think of like the harshest job and if a woman would actually be able to do it. And I think so.
Okay, can you answer this question? See if you can answer this question. Can you tell me a job that's female dominated where it's hard to find a straight male doing it? Now, I'll give you an example. Hairdresser.
Yeah, hairdresser, waitress.
Now, it's hard to find a straight male
Is
hairdresser.
it?
Yeah.
cousin's a hairdresser. He's a straight male.
Is he?
Yeah, he's married, has kids. I mean, I know that doesn't mean anything. Ultimately,
Yeah, it doesn't. It's a cover. Like camouflage.
No, I think it's good. He's fine.
Okay. We'll just say he's fine for the record.
He's fine for the record.
For now. Hey, for real though. I mean, a male hairdresser, if you were straight, you would be swimming in punani.
You think so, huh?
A straight male
Yeah.
nail technician.
You'd have to be good at it. You know, you got to be good at it too. I'm sure there's plenty of straight male Asian nail technicians.
Why they got to be Asian?
Because you know they are.
Yeah, they have to be Asians.
Because you know they are.
You can't see Tyrone doing no French tips.
You know they are. Exactly.
Tyrone will not be out there doing that shit.
He would not be out there doing that.
Okay, I got it. One. See, you notice we never have topics, but I have a gang of fucking questions.
Let's go.
So, would you trust a woman to have your six if you was in a real combat situation?
It depends on the woman. And it depends on the situation. Like in a combat situation, maybe I have to and I don't have a choice. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, you're in a combat situation. If there's two people, I don't care who the other person is. If I need them to watch the freaking door, I'm just going to have to suck it up and trust them to do that while I go do whatever else or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, if the situation calls for it, sometimes, unless they just suck. You know what I mean?
You like my questions so far?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, they're coming. So, I know you served your country.
Yeah, I did.
So this might be a softball and a medium type of question. So while you was going through that, right?
Yeah.
What was the toughest thing during that period? While you were serving your country? Was it being away from home?
Being deployed, being away from the family.
It was?
Yeah.
I would have said food if it was me. I don't know. My brain thinks that way. Like, I can't have a sloppy hamburger or whatnot.
Yeah, that's the difference between thinking about it and actually living it.
Yeah. So being away from your family was the hardest thing you had that you was going to. Okay. Well, that's up there. It'd be 1B for me. A hamburger would be 1A.
You know, the stress of just being deployed and like recently coming to figure out that like I never dropped that stress.
So how was sleep? Like, was it regular sleep or was you always alert?
I sucked at sleep. And then once I got to sleep, I didn't want to wake up.
What?
I had 3 alarms to get me up.
I think we should have a special forces section in our military. Like, they just have a pouch of crack, and when we let them on the battlefield, like, shit just gets done.
Just full on steroids, adrenaline, and crack. Let's go, boys.
The crack brigade.
Go.
They'll be fixing cars and killing people at the same time. Could you imagine that? Like, destroying the country and fixing it at the same time.
They're burnt out in like a week, but I mean, in that week, they did 6 months of work.
Yeah. Like, somebody's just off of cocaine. Like, you ready? You
ready? You ready? Ready? It's already done.
Is it any more?
Next.
It'd be cigarette smokes and gun smoke.
Oh yeah, it'd be a lot of cigarettes.
The whole
lot of cigarettes. Just chain smoking.
Okay. One thing you wish you would have did when you was younger. Just one thing you wish you would have did when you was
Nothing,
young.
nothing, nothing.
Nothing.
No, because like I wouldn't want to change anything. You know what I mean?
You wouldn't want to change nothing.
Yeah.
I would have been a nerd.
I mean, I had my toe in everything a little bit. I'm not exactly a nerd. You know, but I played D&D and I was in band. So that kind of made me a nerd.
I'm gonna put the link in the comments. You guys can come up here and join us if you want to.
Hell
While
yeah,
we're, ha-
get in here.
while we're
And
having
remember
just a simple conversation. If you enjoy the
like,
conversation,
share, and subscribe.
yeah, remember that. If you want to help out two guys trying to not get drafted,
I'm not getting drafted.
they can change rules, Will.
Man, they don't
You
want
you
me.
look young,
Well,
you
they
look
do
fit.
want me. They do want me. They would rather have trained
Yeah.
than untrained. That ain't
Experience.
the point. That's not the point. Anywho,
Anywho, you wouldn't do it.
I would. If they
You would go
called
back?
me, yeah, why wouldn't I if they called me up? Why
I
wouldn't I?
would shoot myself in the leg.
Wow. I'd be like, let's go.
No, I'd be like, this is the real Call of Duty right here, and I'm not prepared. But my mother. I demand to see mother.
I'd be like, give my M4, let's go.
I demand to see mother.
Speaking of
I would
mother,
pretend to be gay. You don't want them? You don't want us here?
I don't think that matters anymore.
Yes, it does.
Are you sure? Because like when I was in, it was don't ask, don't tell. After that, it was something you could tell or something. I don't know. But
now it's get in your right bathroom. I'm gonna be like dude on MASH with a wig and shit. The black birds.
It didn't work for him.
Shit, I'm gonna try. If first you
I'm
don't
gonna try.
I'm gonna try. I ain't getting in that fucking tank. Want to go home?
Nah. Why would you get in the tank? You'll be on the ground. Boots on the ground, baby.
Nope. I'm gonna have a motherfucking holster top on.
Like an old school war.
I'm gonna have a
like a real one.
Army fatigue skirt on.
Hey, it's gonna be hard getting over them sandbags with that skirt on.
They should have never had me out there.
Hey, they'll put you out there. Just need the body. You know what I mean? Get out there.
I don't even like how that sounds. They need the body.
They need the bodies, man. Go ahead, get out there, catch some bullets.
So, have you been watching anything lately?
No. Oh, yes, I have. The Wheel of Time.
Dude, it's good and they canceled it.
They canceled it?
Yeah, after what, 3-4 seasons?
Bro, okay, I still got like 2 seasons. I think I'm on season 2 or 3. Anyways, that sucks.
It's getting good, huh?
Yeah, it's getting good. And like I had to get back into it because I watched season 1 and like I remember what was going on, but like it got stale. Like it's one that I've went back to a couple times. Like I didn't watch, like usually I get something and I watch that whole thing. You know what I mean? And the Wheel of Time has been obscure for me. So like I watched season 1 partial and then I got back into it and watched the whole thing. And now I'm getting back into it. And mind you, the other seasons were available when I was watching it. But now I'm getting back into it and it's just like, okay, now it has me again. You know what I mean? Like kind of has lulls where it's like, it's good, but it's like, take it or leave it. And now it's back to like, it's good. Does that make sense?
You know what'll be a good show?
What?
Early wrestling.
What?
Early wrestling.
Early?
Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, but a show of like actual wrestling events and back scene and like the real like the life story with it.
Like a documentary?
But a show.
I mean, they've had a bunch of documentaries on wrestlers.
Yes, but they didn't have like what? Let me see.
You want like a backstage show of the pro wrestlers right now?
No, of the old ones, the good ones, like Macho Man.
So you show
Saw
you all
Jim Duggan.
Oh dang!
Yeah.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
See, they had a show on HBO called or whatever called Showtime
Yeah.
with the early Lakers, and it was about Magic Johnson, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be a cool show. You'll watch it. See the Ultimate Warrior. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, he
real
died,
life.
didn't he? From
Yeah, like real
overdose?
life backstage fights.
Yeah.
That'd be a
It,
good show.
it was
We're gonna
pretty
take
cool.
that.
I saw this skit. Guy came to guy's walking up to a party. He's dressed as Ultimate Warrior, and he's walking to like the backyard, and he opens the back door, and two guys come out, and they all start wrestling because the two guys that came out were dressed up like Macho Man and Hulk Hogan. It was just fucking hilarious. Like that's perfect. You know what a great.
You got to do it.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was like what a great friend group. You know, you come as Ultimate Warrior. You probably knew his buddies were. You know, Macho Man and Hulk Hogan probably had the whole thing set up, but you know, then doing it, it's just that's a lot of fun.
Bro, you keep talking about a friend group. Are you starting a gang? That sounds like a gang.
What are you talking about? Vim Gang, bro.
You're right.
The Discord I got everybody going to is called Vim in a Bottle.
Vim, hey, wait. I love that name.
Vim
That's the name of the
in a Bottle.
Discord.
Yeah.
Let me say it again. Vim in a bottle.
Vim in a Bottle.
Creativity at its best.
I put a couple numerous channels in there for different games like Arc Raiders, Fallout 76. I think I got a general one in there. But yeah, so anybody who comes in can join the proper channel so they can talk with people that are on that game. Like I said, it's small right now. I think maybe 10 people. And we're all playing 76 right now.
76? What the hell is that?
Fallout 76.
Oh, I watched the show.
Yeah. So the ghoul is in the game.
The ghoul is in the game.
The ghoul is in the game. You can become a ghoul in the game now. Also, I found out that once you become a ghoul, there is a way for you to transform back. So that's nice. And you can get like, if you want to put money into it and stuff, you can get all the ghoul stuff. But in order to get the ghoul's gun, you got to like work your rank up in the seasons because they got seasons too where you can get cool stuff. And it's all like superficial stuff mostly. But that's big. So like the idea I had getting back into 76 was I got this nice checkered suit, which apparently makes me look like Benny from Fallout New Vegas. Anybody who knows Fallout New Vegas knows Benny. I did not get into Fallout New Vegas that much, and apparently that was like the best Fallout. So like everybody knows references from it other than me. That's hilarious.
You'll learn.
I got I'm nice and dressed up, got a bowler cap on, some glasses. Anyways, the point is I wanted to go around to people's bases because you can base build and stuff, right? And go around to people's bases and pretty much give an interview and ask them about their base because everybody wants to show their base off, right?
A base show. Everybody don't want to show their base.
Everybody does, bro.
Some people is private,
bro. That's why they build it, bro. Everybody wants to show off their goodies, wants to show off their cool armor, wants to show off all the things they got in the game. Everybody wants to show that stuff off, man. That's why they play. They can't wait for somebody to come ask. You know what I mean?
You guys should play boxing.
Boxing?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
A game, a video game. You know, EA Sports Boxing or whatever.
Nah, man. We get into
like that shit.
We get into the RPGs, the co-op. You know what I mean, man? We like survival type stuff. I mean, Fallout 76 is quite an in-between and kind of gives you a lot of everything because it gives you a little survival. It gives you some role play. It gives you base building. It gives you stats. Like, and then you got your perk cards with it and stuff like that. Like, it gives you a lot, and you don't lose a lot when you die, which is huge because all the survival games I've played, DayZ, 7 Days to Die, even Vane, and numerous of Ark, Conan, all those. You die, you lose all your stuff usually. In 76, when you die, you just lose the scrap that's on you, if you even have any on you. And that's not a big deal at all. I mean, unless, of course, you got a huge haul. And then you can always go back and get it, but still. And fast travel all over the place, which is great.
Which is great. I'm still waiting on Grand Theft Auto.
Me too.
A black person's game.
I'm waiting on Grand Theft Auto and Arc 2.
Arc 2? Didn't Arc 1 just come out?
No, Arc Raiders came out.
Ark
Survival, the original Ark, ARK, is a survival game with the dinosaurs and all that, where you can tame dinosaurs, you can fly, you can tame the water animals and go into the deep ocean. It's all crazy. And build castles and do all kinds of cool stuff. But like those games are open sandboxes. Ark and like Conan and stuff like that, they're open sandbox. They don't have NPCs for you to interact with. So it's like, I mean, other than monsters, you know.
Hey, bro, you know what? And this is a real observation. You do not sound or look 48.
I'm not 48. I don't look or sound 48 because I'm not 48. Why do you say these things?
I don't know.
Viewers, how old do you think I am? And you're one to talk. You're one to talk, not looking their age. For Christ's sake. You're older than me, and I still can't believe it. Because that just doesn't.
How would you bring Christ in this?
That does not compute in my brain because you don't look it at all.
Yeah, maybe the people will see me one day if we get like 1 million subscribers. If we don't get nowhere near it, then you ain't gotta fucking see me.
1 million subscribers. That's
it.
That's it. 1 million. You heard him. You see his face at 1 million subscribers.
It will be. It's gonna be somebody hack me here. He go this fucker right here. We get 100,000. I'm not waiting. I know how to look at shit. You know it's gonna be a smart person out there. So, hey, whenever they come, I'll be waiting. So, any 2026 predictions? Anything you think gonna happen this year? Give a wild prediction. We can come back and look at it later on this year.
A wild prediction.
Wild prediction.
All right, so let's go with and let's take into account. I know nothing. Okay,
you know nothing.
I know nothing. Let's take that into account. Let's take into account. I have only recently found out about Venezuela and all of that, and okay, so. Let's go with a wild, just crazy, right? Are we gonna hit wartime in 2026? Like real wartime? Like where it's going to affect us on our daily, day-to-day, going to work and everything? I don't think so. And because I don't think so, I'm going to predict that it's going to happen.
War in 2026?
War in 2026.
And that's easy. See, you be cheating. It's always a war on this earth.
No, I said a real one that affects our day-to-day life. Like that hits us at home in some way. Not necessarily boots on the ground here, but enough where, like, I don't know, like a draft hits or something like that. Something where it's going to affect the people on a day-to-day. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's an okay prediction. My prediction is...
Yeah, what's your prediction?
I think Trump and Biden is old, and I think Trump gonna go before Biden.
You think so? You think Trump's gonna die?
And I think they're gonna go around the same time. That's my wild prediction.
You think Trump and Biden
Yeah.
are going to die within a week of each other.
Yes. Crazy prediction. Old
Okay.
age.
Okay.
Old
Okay.
age.
Okay. Both from old age?
They already old, so that ain't too far of a stretch.
Trump's too rich to die from old age, isn't he?
Yeah, you still got to meet your maker.
Yeah.
Everybody got to pay that toll.
I guess.
Everybody pays it.
Everybody pays. No one can escape. Oh, death. Right?
You can sing.
But no.
That's a hidden talent.
No.
America, he's got talent.
No. Nope, not me.
America, he has talent. Yeah, I think that's gonna happen.
All right. We shall see.
We shall.
That'd be something. That'd be something.
So
when's his term up?
He got elected in what, 24?
Okay.
I mean, it's for 24, right? 24, part of 28.
Okay.
2028.
So he still got 2 more years.
Yeah, because I think Biden won in 2020. So yeah, it's gonna be 28 to 29. I know it ain't gonna be no damn 30. Shit don't be even. So yeah, I say a few more years.
A few more years.
Yeah, and a lot of old people.
He's gonna die before that, though.
I think Trump is gonna go before Biden. You know, Trump used to make jokes about Biden being old, but he was like, Biden is only like 2 years older than him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like
looks a lot older than him. Acts a lot older than him.
You think so?
I mean, just from what I've seen, I've never really looked into it. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of taken out of context and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But it's still there. So, yeah, I don't know. Trump himself just goes off the handle too. So, I mean, I don't know who's to judge.
Shit,
I don't understand how these people are even in charge of their president. Like what? What? It's weird.
Man, I can't believe Eddie Murphy almost 70.
Yeah.
He's old as fuck.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I mean, you gotta.
You don't look it though.
Yeah, you gotta just breathe every day, and oxygen.
Oxygen.
That's what helps. Oxygen, just breathing in and out every day.
I do breathing stuff.
You do breathing exercises?
I do breathing exercises. Yes, I do.
I don't.
Especially in the shower when I take them cold showers.
Oh, that's what you call it, breathing exercise.
I do breathing exercises while I'm taking the cold showers because it helps me get through it.
And cold showers?
Yeah. Cold showers are great for you.
Nah, that sounds like some cyborg shit. I know you've been working. I know you work for the robots. I just don't really want to tell everybody.
They're going to save me.
That's how you regenerate and shit. Cold shower. No, I don't even like the sound of it.
It does boost all that. It helps you heal faster from exercising and all that stuff. It's supposed to help a lot of things. Blood flow, like so much things. So many benefits. And I think you have to have pretty much it's 11 minutes, I think it is, throughout the week to get all the benefits. 11 minutes throughout the week of being in cold water. And it has to be like, I want to say 36, 34, 32 degrees, something like that. 32 is freezing. But it has to be cold. So, like, I don't even know if I'm hitting it all the time. Most people do it. They have the tubs, the ice bath tubs, outside or whatever, that they'll jump in for a couple minutes each morning or whatever. I just do the shower. And,
so you are shrinking
in the winter.
You're shrinking your balls on purpose.
Yeah. And they could use it, because they're never mind. Anyways. Anywho, it's good for you. Give it a try. Give it a try.
I don't like the sound of a ice cold ass shower.
Ice cold. I'm talking you turn it. If you got one of them handles that you turn and it goes to hot, you turn it all the way off and then a little bit so it's ice cold.
And you just shivering in that bitch.
No shivering. That's when you start to get them breaths in. So then you're concentrating on your breath instead of concentrating on the cold, and your body regulates.
Regulate to do what?
Regulates so you're not fucking shivering. You can withstand it. But
And
you
then
gotta,
all that's gonna help me do what?
so all of it helps your blood circulation, blood pressure,
Okay.
helps rejuvenate your bodily tissue, your muscles, all that stuff. There's a huge list of things that it does for you.
Yeah,
It's like the same thing as eating Cheerios. You know what I mean?
That
They say
sound like
Cheerios are
some
good for your heart.
sound like some vampire training.
Vampire training. I didn't say anything about sleeping in a coffin.
I know, but you talking about some cold showers and shit.
Cold showers.
I'm gonna need a
Ice
sweater.
cold. Like when it hits your body, you're like, fuck. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But then
So
yeah.
don't call me stupid. So what's the purpose of a steam room? Like I see them all on movies and shit, but I don't like the look of them.
Stupid. Why would I call you stupid? Anyways,
Yeah.
I don't know. They have a lot of, I think those have a lot of the same benefits too. Other than also, it's a good way to get rid of water weight. You sweat it out.
Water weight.
Yeah, so I know like fighters and stuff will do a cut, and they'll be in the sauna or steam room, one or the other, whichever one, to make them sweat all their water weight out if they got to get down a couple pounds for like weigh-in and stuff.
Yeah, because you see them on a lot of TV shows and a lot of movies.
I
like
love
Steinfeld.
Every time I go to the gym, I hit the sauna room
with the towel.
Yeah, I got my swim trunk. I get my swim trunks on and I go in there with a towel. It's nice. It just feels good.
Is it co-ed?
Yeah.
So women be in there with their towel?
Yeah, but I just be in there. So most people go in there, they got on all their clothes and shit. Like I go change in my because I'll hit the pool afterwards too, just a quick dip.
You ain't encountered the guy that be walking around the gym naked?
No.
In the locker room?
No. I mean, you get an old guy every now and then. Old guys don't care. You know what I mean?
No, they don't give a fuck.
Old guys don't give a fuck. And I'm getting to that age too. I don't give a fuck. If I got to change.
Oh, damn, he's coming.
But they got showers and stuff. And I just change in the shower. Because you got to take a shower if you want to get in the pool and stuff like that. Plus, I go from I'll do my exercise. I haven't been for a while. But when I do go, I'll hit my exercise. I'm all sweaty as hell. Hit a shower. Get changed in my swim trunks, go hit the sauna, hit the pool, for however long. And I got my earbuds in the whole time. I'm just trying to block things out. You know what I mean? Trying to lower my social anxiety. I don't have it as much as I used to, but it's still there. And just chilling, sitting in there, listening to my music, just sweating. Feels good. Feels great. Reminds me of that. I mean, it's not dry heat, but the sauna's dry heat, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, the desert was 120 in the shade, and that felt great on the bones.
It did?
Yes.
Fuck that.
I mean, it's dry heat, a whole lot better than this high humidity that we get. It's completely different. Way easier to deal with, but you got to keep up on your water or you're going to be sucking.
So, do you have any advice for the people? He don't like y'all.
Progress, not perfection. As I was talking about earlier at the beginning of the show, don't beat yourself up. And even if you start to, remember you don't have to, and remember that's kind of a counter. It's counter to progress. You don't need to beat yourself up to move forward. There are things that you're going to experience in your life, especially if you've made bad decisions in the past, that you're going to, probably regret or just feel bad about and feel like a monster, and that's fine. But you don't have that doesn't have to define you. and you don't have to be that, right? You can always change, and being sad about it and beating yourself up about it doesn't help you to change, unless of course it's in a way where it's helping to push you to do the things that you need to do to change. You know what I mean? Use those as that motivation to change. That's what you should be doing. So yeah, don't beat yourself up.
I feel like it's always good to put those type of messages out there in the universe.
Absolutely. I mean, I
So
think
you know,
everybody needs to hear it at some point. And the ones that don't know what I'm talking about, good. I'm happy you don't. But maybe one day you will. And hopefully these words will help. Because we all mess up. We all mess up, and that varies. But if you want to change, you can. And the only person that holds you back from that is you. No one else matters when it comes to that, you know, because a lot of people are going to have a lot of opinions about you, and it's important not to take all those on. There's a saying, what people think about me isn't any of my business. And that took a long time for me to like accept and understand. But I think that goes along with that. Does that make sense?
yeah, it makes sense. You know, MTV went out of business.
No, what? I mean, it makes sense that they did.
It's gone.
Because, like, who watches TV anymore? Nobody.
Nobody, but you watch TV
You're right. Well, I
on
don't even
demand.
watch TV. I watch the computer.
On demand.
I'll be
It's
watching.
still streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, they count it. Yeah, that's pretty.
It's crazy. That's
crazy.
that's the death of an era.
Death of an era. But we didn't cry when Blockbuster just said bye bye.
Yeah, because fuck Blockbuster. But when Family Video went away, now that was a different story.
People in the community.
That was a different story with Family Video. Family Video going away hurt more than Blockbuster go away, if you ask me.
It did. It did.
They were the last, man. Yeah, Family Video used to be awesome. But obviously not awesome enough because none of us went enough to keep them in business.
You know what? If you had a VCR that was still in the box and not open, that motherfucker would probably be worth a lot of money. Lot of money.
You think so?
Yeah. People collect those type of things.
Yeah.
Like I said, I seen a Cheeto online shaped as a Pokemon that went for a couple of thousands of dollars. Thousands.
That's crazy. That's
Remember
crazy.
the toast with Mother Teresa?
Here's the crazy thing, right? You got people that are going to spend thousands of dollars on a Dorito that is shaped like a Pokemon, and yet we have people struggling.
It was a flaming hot.
It doesn't make any sense, man. It doesn't make any sense.
And it was shaped as a dragon, so flaming hot dragon goes together.
That's cool. But still, it's ridiculous.
I think we got our priorities switched as humans, but I don't know who am I to judge?
Yeah, I agree with that. I think so too, but again, who am I to judge? 100%. So, I don't know nothing. I know that.
So are you the type of person to look at a crime, or are you the type of person to stop a crime?
It depends on the crime. You got risk assessment here. You know what I mean?
Risk assessment.
You got to assess the risk. Am I going to lose my life? Am I going to be bodily harmed? You know what I mean? Can I stop this? Is this worth stopping? Is anybody being harmed? You know what I mean?
Okay, let me give you a fake scenario.
Okay, fake scenario.
There's a pimp.
Beating
his whore.
So why am I in this area?
I don't know.
I don't
so
see
do
me
you
in
jump
an area.
in and
I don't see me in an area where that's
this
happening.
man from damaging his own product.
Bro, that is a hard... Listen, Listen, I
Man,
feel
the
at
world
that
filled with
point
pimps
I'm
and
gonna need to
hoes,
walk
man.
away, okay? Because here's the thing. Here's the reason. I feel like I am not gonna get out of that safely.
You know what? Nobody. Cause listen. Nobody.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't think I'm gonna come out there safe. I think I'm gonna get stabbed or shot
okay.
if I try to tell a pimp to stop beating his hoe.
You in Bangkok.
Even worse, man. Even worse. They ain't putting me in
You
a different
living,
country. I ain't doing nothing in a different country. I head down, visors. I don't see nothing. Are you kidding me?
Did you ever know that you are my hero?
Unless it's like stopping a bus from hitting somebody or something. Like, I'm there for that. You know what
You
I
will
mean?
stop a bus.
Not stopping the bus, but tackling them out the way or something. You know what I mean?
You'll do that.
Yeah, but speaking of that, did you hear?
And once you do that, the pimp say, "Hey man, why you tackle my hoe?"
Did you hear about the lady that got saved by a guy? He came and grabbed her, got her out of the way from this car or whatever, and she
You
sued
don't
him.
hear about good things
She
around this
sued
area.
him. She sued him.
She sued him.
She sued him because he touched her without her permission.
He saved her life.
Make that make sense. That
Listen.
is what kills me in society, with all society. That kind of stuff kills me. The fact that the legal system supports that kills me. Because it's on tape. It's on tape. You know what I mean? Like, they got a video camera of it, a recording of it, and everything. Like, yeah. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. So, like, that kind of makes you want to let people get run over. And that's messed up. Yeah. Yeah. How messed up is it? You know, you see somebody about to get run over and you have a thought in your head of like, I hope they don't sue me if I save them.
Yeah, that's a crazy scenario, dude.
Right? That's a real scenario. That's what makes it even more crazy. It's real. It happened. I don't think she won. I don't know. I didn't look into it, but it's just, he saved your life.
Well, you see all type of crazy stories. I seen another crazy story. Well, you know, the UFC fighter, Israel Adonijah, whatever his name is, the Spider-Man, whatever. I don't think he's the Spider-Man. I think that's Anderson Silva. But the other younger fighter, his girlfriend sued him. He had a fortune of like 15 million. She was with him for a year. She sued him because she said they had plans on getting married, and he led her on by being his girlfriend. She tried to sue him for half of the 15 million.
What?
Yeah.
Tell me she didn't win.
No, the crazy part is when he was younger, his mother took all his assets and put it in her name, so he technically had zero. So she had to pay him 500,000.
Would she have won though?
No, she lost.
Okay, good. Yeah, good. Because that's crazy.
I think you could sue though for being like being with a person for so long. Yeah, I didn't seen it happen.
I mean, so here's the thing. Here's the messed up thing. The messed up thing is I am absolutely positive that there are situations where that is the right thing to do. There are situations where people have been led on and people have been manipulated into such things and have lost time in their life because they were manipulated to think such things and were tagged along, whatever, right? I am absolutely positive where that scenario could be right.
Can I give you an example? Like,
yeah, go
run
ahead.
you through some scenarios and
Yeah.
you tell me what you'll do. All right, hypothetically, you're with Taylor Swift.
Nice.
She said, "It's me and you, Will." Now, she said, "I want you to be with me," and y'all have a relationship like over a year, 18 months. Look,
But what's happening?
You're with her. In order for her to be with you, she says she wants you to be with her. So she wants you to quit working. She
We
said
need a contract. We're getting into legal right there.
You gonna tell her give you a contract?
You damn straight. I can't afford that. I can't just up and let somebody have.
But she said this is love. They'll
control
believe
over.
me.
I don't care. I don't care.
I'm gonna take care of you.
No. Yeah, right. You're gonna take care of me, and we're gonna put it in black and white that you're gonna take care of me. Absolutely.
She's breaking up with you, Will.
Okay, fine. That's fine. Then we're breaking up, and I'm keeping my job.
That's why she doesn't like you right now.
That's fine. That's okay.
Because you want to break out a contract and then a rubber.
Yeah, I need something. If you're gonna ask me to quit my career, right, my livelihood, and just up and leave everything to you, I'm gonna need some insurance. You know what I mean? Doesn't that make sense?
So it's difficult being a rich person trying to date.
If you're a rich person and you're gonna ask the other person to give up everything and you're gonna take care of everything for them, I think you should give them.
I mean, because it's hard. Like
some way they need some insurance, man. Because think about it. Once they hold all the cards in the relationship, they're dealing with they're financing your life and theirs, and they're the only way you have to live now. If they decide to get rid of you, you're screwed.
See, you just made the argument for me.
That's what I'm saying. In some cases, it's right.
I don't think it's right at all.
How you figure?
If I tell you I got you, that's just love, and that's just me hoping to wish.
No. If you love me, then you won't mind freaking contract.
That sounds like marriage.
I mean, that too.
Contract, man.
Marriage.
This is why dating is difficult, dude.
Oh yeah. Well, not everybody's dating is like, hey, I'm gonna need you to be with me and give up everything, and I'm gonna take care of everything. Oh my god!
Cause she got billions, and she said, "Come over here with me."
Cool. Give me $1 million to put away in case anything happens, and that's mine.
Okay.
And we're good.
All right. So if I got 15 million, I say, come on, baby. Come live in my house, and
$1 million in my bank for me to fall back on if you choose you don't like me one morning, and I'm good.
You sound like a prostitute.
And if we,
that's crazy. That's wild. Wow.
What do you mean? If you don't want me working and I'm not making money, I'm going to need something in case you feel like you don't like me no more. You know what I mean? I think that's understandable if you're asking me to give everything up.
I mean, women face that a lot, though. Like long distance relationships, people move across the country to be with.
100%.
So, and then they don't know if they're going to make it or not or find a job out there.
I agree.
It's like, okay, you're in New York, but you meet your boo and they in Omaha. Ain't shit out there.
I don't know how people do it, man. I don't know how people move across the country.
And you say they have the right to sue.
What do you mean? I didn't say they have the right to sue. I didn't say that.
Same scenario, you giving up.
What do you mean giving up?
Family, friends, part of your job.
If the right circumstances.
So why is it different for the rich?
It's not different for the rich.
Right.
What are you talking about?
That's why I say, so why would you need a contract?
What do you mean? You're asking two different questions. One, I'm not the type to go fucking across the country for somebody. I don't know how that would work.
There's plenty of people that do.
Yeah, and that's their own thing.
And I don't think they should have to have a contract or should be able to sue.
I never said they needed a contract. I said If a rich person wanted me to give up everything, I'm going to need a contract. If somebody offered to take care of me, I'm going to need insurance.
So only a rich person can do it, not a poor person.
Any person that has enough money to take care of me to offer that kind of thing, this would go towards.
You're gonna need a
Anybody
contract.
else, man, like that's a whole different risk assessment of like you getting with some other person that is also making average money, let's say. Like, okay, you're gonna uproot your career. Maybe the best thing would be that your company is able to move you there, right?
Mhm.
And get a different position there. Worst case scenario is you're looking for a job.
Mhm.
So you're going, they're not asking you to give up everything. They're asking you to give up everything, but still come and work and help, 50-50 type thing. You know what I mean?
You can do that with Taylor Swift. Find one of her mansions and wherever she
Yeah,
stays.
okay. I can't
do the
afford
job.
50-50. You crazy.
You ain't gotta do 50-50. Like, your 50 could be different. But you can
Now
still
you're
go to
talking
work.
about prostitution.
You can I'm saying you can still go to work.
Man, if Taylor Swift offered to take care of everything, why the hell would I go to work?
Get your own money.
I can't go to work and be on tour with her all the time. You know what I mean?
She say you got to be there. That's her job. Why you all at her
She wants
job?
me there. She wants me there all the time. That was the thing.
Okay.
You're changing it up now.
Nah, she wants you there, like somebody to call, somebody to touch whenever
Yes, she
she
wants me to
wants
be
to.
available to her at all times.
Ah, you can do that. You can still work a job and do that.
No, man. Nah. That is my job. That'd be
See, I'm the lawyer for Taylor. Throw out the case, Your Honor. I rest my case.
Throw out the case. Throw it out.
He was
Your
there.
Honor,
He was
Your
there
Honor,
for the money and the gifts.
According to this contract, I'm entitled to $1 million. Because that's what she signed at the beginning of this agreement.
Hey, that's what they had to sign when they was messing with Diddy. You had to let him put his booty on your chest like 9 times out of a month in NDA.
9 times out of the month.
Yeah, he was into some freaky shit, man.
Diddy booty on your chest.
Yeah, he liked to when you go in the bathroom and take a shit, he liked to sit in the door and watch.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He was strange.
Wow. You know too much about it.
Yeah, I read the court files.
I bet you did.
Yeah. He's a freaky motherfucker. But I think we had a good show. We talked about so much shit that I can't even remember what we talked about.
Yeah, we had some good riffs in there.
Yeah, we did. I want the people to come back and join us next Wednesday. Like I said, they can come up and talk to us. We can ask you some questions and get all in your business.
All in the business.
All in your business if you want.
Vim it up.
Vim it up. Join Will. What's the Discord name again?
You can come in the Vim in a bottle.
Vim in a bottle.
Play
Yeah.
some games with me and my buddies. We're on Fallout 76 right now. Also catch me on TikTok. Will Vim.
So look at all this fun stuff y'all can do before the war starts. Hey, y'all can play video games before the war starts and just live your life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But join us next Wednesday. 5 p.m. Central Time. That's America. And I don't know what else to say to you guys. Hit the like button. Shit.
Yeah. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for being with us. Come back, catch us next Wednesday at 5. And we'll be here doing what we do. Spread that joy. Hold it with you. Spread it out. Remember, don't beat yourself up. Keep moving forward. Stay loving yourself, even though sometimes it's hard. And listen to other people. And don't listen to the other ones. That's all I got.
Yep.
Where's our guy at?
He's coming as soon as I press in. Ding.
Accept yourself. Love yourself.